my computer just froze. Okay, sorry. I'm back, I think. So, yeah. This is my my COPPA video. I'm using my webcam on my computer, not my normal camera that I use for the vlog, for my adventures. This is my COPPA video that I alluded to in my last episode that I just released. And before that, I think it was 29 days, I think, from my last video, which I apologize for the long period of time in between there. Also, I don't really know where my web camera is on this thing. Oh, there. Okay, there you are. But it's also weird to like look in I'm used to looking over here for my stuff. Yeah. It's been rough, to be honest, for me personally, because of COPPA and everything that's going on. If you don't know what COPPA is, it is the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. Do I agree with COPPA and that is generally a good thing? Yes. Do I think there needs to be a lot of changes to it for content creators nowadays? Yes. The thing with COPPA and many YouTubers, content creators, however you want to call us, is how gray it is for such a black and white decision, because of the fact that every YouTuber, every content creator is given this very specific choice. Is this video for kids or not for kids? And the thing about being made for kids is that it's not whether necessarily it is actually made for kids. If it's, you know, even if children are not primary audience, but it can be directed towards, or possibly have children want to watch it, then it's made for kids. And the thing is that my channel, obviously, if you're subscribed, if you're watching pretty much any of my videos, it's mostly Pokemon Go. There were some fitness videos. I'd actually really like to get back into doing fitness videos again at some point, especially this next year. I'm going to be working on losing weight on the side, but that's for next year. That could be some interesting content. But the thing about made for kids, or appealing to kids, and how COPPA will be like, you know what, this is actually for kids, even though it's not. The thing that YouTube is doing, though, which is kind of nice, this past month they've started going through everybody's stuff, and if you were putting not for kids, they're setting videos as made for kids, which is kind of cool, because you can see where YouTube is trying to tell you, hey, COPPA thinks this is this, so it helps. But the thing is that with this, and actually YouTube help has actually made a very good, much better worded than the actual COPPA one was, because like the COPPA one also was kind of very similar. I'm sorry, there's a lot in my head about this, and it took me a month of talking with various people, I was prepared to make this video as a goodbye, a farewell to YouTube, which is why there wasn't anything going on. I was starting to get very emotional about this, because I do YouTube. Like, I'm not a huge channel by any means. 170 subscribers at this point in time right now. Christmas. By the way, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. But yeah, it's been 3 years in YouTube now, and unfortunately there's probably not going to be a 3-year YouTube video because of the fact that this past month of turmoil, really, in my own head about my decision going forward, I was very prepared to make a goodbye video, because of the fact that if you say no, my video, initially, if you were to say that no, my video is not made for kids, going off of, my analytics say that my videos are being watched by mainly 24 to 29 year olds, or like even like 13 to like 18 year olds. Like the under 13 is not a factor, which is the only thing that COPPA cares about, is this under 13, which again, I completely agree with the behind the scenes aspect of COPPA and why it was made, its initial creation, all that stuff. I agree with that. But on the other hand, the penalties for if you mark not for kids, you say, nope, my video definitely not for kids. No, my analytics say this. I know my intent behind my videos. Things like that are not for kids. But COPPA comes back around and says, you know what? We think that your video is for kids. You are liable for $42,000 a pop per video. Now, in 3 years, yeah, I haven't maybe grown a lot. I mean, almost 200 subscribers is absolutely amazing, and you guys have absolutely been amazing. I've gained subscribers in the time that I've been away. I haven't lost subscribers. You guys are amazing group of people that are watching my videos, and thank you so much. And a lot of you guys are the reason behind why I changed my mind. But that 42 grand a pop was that would absolutely break me. I'm not able to pay even like that. It'd break the bank. And for larger channels, the other aspects of marking your channel for kids and staying away from that 42 grand a pop also has a lot of negatives for themselves, and will be applying to my channel because of the fact that I did mark my channel for kids, and I was going to make a goodbye video, and that was gonna be it. Basically, when you mark your channel for kids, it gets rid of your comment section, your community section. You lose 80 to 90% of your revenue from ads, because they're not targeted ads because of COPPA compliance and whatnot, and how YouTube does their revenue and paying YouTube content creators and whatnot. No comment section, no community tab. Also, you can't show up in recommended, like how there's all the recommended videos on the side, that you're gone. your Thanos snapped out of existence on YouTube, except if you are specifically looked for. And that kills the momentum of growing channels that are getting a lot of their watches, their views from recommended, and of course revenue for content creators. You know, if that's your livelihood, is being a content creator, and you lose 80 to 90% of your revenue, it's feasible. It's impossible to keep on going on YouTube, especially for much larger channels where you're paying other people to help you out, where you have an editor, you have maybe a cameraman, you have maybe multiple editors, someone who does audio, you know, things like that, music channels maybe, you know, it's big. And the thing about this is that appealing to kids can cover anything from educational content, whether a child is an actual audience. Like if you're filming and a child runs across the background, oh, that's a child. That's a kid. This is now made for kids because there's a kid in your video. That's an audience member. If there's characters, celebrities, or toys, animated characters or cartoon figures that appeal to children. If I'm wearing this Santa shirt with elf on it, and it says Santa on it, and COPPA picks that up, hey, Santa, that's an appealing thing to kids. Elf, that's for kids. That's a kids movie. Oh, is that a Pikachu? You're funny. That's for kids. Even if you're like a PvP channel and you're talking about, you know, or like anything, like Poke AK did his video on it, and he was very emotional in his video. You know, content creators like him and FLW, PvP content creators for Pokemon Go, regular Pokemon, and you know, the competitive scene on that end. Even if you're talking about like nothing but numbers and DPS and EPS and TDO and stuff like that, no, that's a Pikachu. If there's slang, if I say "what's up" or "my dude," if I use slang, if I say, "oh yeah, I'm just gonna yeet this Pokeball," slang. If there's play acting, songs, or games, well, gosh darn, a video game. That is absolutely ridiculous. Whether, you know, some of the stuff that COPPA entails, and it is a lot of stuff that can and will affect the platform on YouTube. A jump cut, anything like that, that would be there's a lot behind it that it includes, and the thing is that it even says like your YouTube analytics does not mean anything. Also, that, you know, if you're a general audience, let me see here. yeah, mixed audience or general audience is still included. So if you're a family vlog, if you're a gaming video, even with adult humor, animated content, DIY that happens to be like remaking a doll or clay, you know, amusement parks, my I Go Plus, my entire Disney trip, um, it has Disney in the title. It is absolutely insane what the whole COPPA thing entails, and so I was thinking, you know, if I'm gonna be a ghost on YouTube, and I'm not gonna be able to grow via recommended, and I can't, you know, and if I do somehow grow and get to the point where I could potentially get money, I'm gonna be making the tiniest little bit amount. There's no upside. There's no point in doing YouTube. I was in a dark place, and I was like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna deal with any of this. I'm just gonna put my channel to made for kids, make my COPPA video, and sign off. But also, I'm sorry for the length of this video. I'm not sure if you're still watching this at this point. If you are, thank you. I really do appreciate everything. You guys are absolutely ridiculous. I'm actually going to go kind of into some of the numbers. It was absolutely ridiculous, the fact that y'all were still watching my videos during the last time period was absolutely insane, and I am so it was really heartwarming, actually, when I was I started reconsidering after. It was like there was a point where I deleted my YouTube Studio, my screen recording app, everything extra that I do for Pokemon Go on my phone, and Mixer, my Mixer Create, for possible live streams, which again I might not return to because my phone generally overheats when I start doing live streams. My video cut app, so I can make things a little easier when I on the technical end stuff that I had gotten rid of. I decided to re-download YouTube Studio after it was really hitting me how much I missed doing YouTube. Even though, yes, it's a grind, and sometimes I'm like, and sometimes I'm like, wow, do I feel like recording today? And like doing the 2 to 3 videos a week that I would do would sometimes be taxing. The grind is something that I do enjoy, and above all, this channel is not necessarily about me wanting to get big on the channel. It's something that I started out because I love Pokemon Go. I love Pokemon. Pokemon has been a part of my life since I was 5. Also, I do want to start doing fitness videos and possibly get into fitness aspect. I did graduate from college with honors in fitness. So that was something I really wanted to explore and want to explore as well. And Pokemon Go, Pokemon has been such a huge part of my life, and I wanted to start documenting my adventures. Not just, you know, for y'all, but for myself as well. There's times when I just kind of look back on some of the things I've done, and it's like it's better than a photograph. It, it's moments captured. Um, they are my adventures, and a lot of the time, and I want to get back to that. So, uh, especially because lately it's been a lot of more like news updates and stuff, APKs, and those generally do actually do really well. My APK stuff is usually some of my best viewed, most viewed stuff is usually like APK downloads and stuff like that, and being like, okay, what's gonna happen in the next APK? And it was nuts to actually re-download the YouTube Studio app and see that instead of dropping subscribers, the last time I had checked, right after my last video, I was at 165 subscribers, and I was at 167. I had gained 2 subscribers after not uploading a video for 3 weeks, which was absolutely ridiculous. It was crazy. Wow. It was really something. And I was like, what's happening? I had views, like people were watching my content, and it was like, wow. All the content creators, people are watching my channel, and they're taking time out of their day to watch a video that I made, and there are comments like the comment section has always actually been very nice to me. With just like 1 or 2 exceptions over 3 years, and that it's nuts. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. It's been very humbling, and I went to see, like, what's happening, and I have a video that has reached at this moment in time 1,055 views. So, I just wanted to say thank you. It's been amazing to grow with you guys, and see myself become a better person over the course of 3 years, and look back at God. Look back at, where I was 3 years ago, and Pichu, Alekid, Magby, Cleffa, Togepi had just been released. Just those were the only Gen 2 Pokemon, and it was walking around the streets of Lake Worth. Pokemon Go was still like relatively new. It was actually like kind of like in the downslope of Pokemon Go, because like Gen 1 was all that had been around for like ever, and like there was no new content, except like the Halloween event was kind of cool, the November event was kind of cool, and then they released like the Gen 2 eggs, and that's kind of like where I started off at, was right around the November, December kind of time, and seeing that guy who was struggling with depression, and just doing YouTube, just kind of like testing it out, to now where I can say proudly that I don't struggle with depression anymore. I'm happy. I have the most amazing girlfriend. I have all of you guys, and you guys are absolutely amazing. And a couple, a few of you, over the past 3 weeks, have reached out to me, like, are you good? Some people were like, hey, I noticed you weren't doing videos. Is it because of COPPA? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be shutting down my YouTube channel at the time. And they're like, oh man, I'm so sorry. I really enjoyed your videos, but I understand you got to do what's best for you. I'm looking at this timestamp right now, and it's been like 20. This is gonna be like a 30-minute video. I'm sorry, but I feel like this needed to be said. I'm not stopping. I'm gonna continue. There's going to be some changes because me and my girlfriend actually has been a big supporter in me actually continuing, because she knows how much this means to me, and I can't see myself. I'm not stopping Pokemon Go anytime soon, and every time I'd open up the app and catch a shiny or get a new Pokemon, it was such a mixed feeling of, wow, I have a new Pokemon, I got this shiny, to like sharing it with all of you guys. It's not just like for the edification of myself or anything like that, where it's like, oh, look at me, look at my shinies. It is, that being said, there is going to be a review of my shiny collection coming out within like the next couple of weeks, because I've had so many ideas of various things. I had a lot of ideas for videos, which I had mentioned before, like 2-3 weeks ago, like, hey, I have ideas about videos, because things, but yeah, it was it's not about like the look at me part of YouTube for me, for myself. It's been about the adventure, the friends I've made along the way, the moments, and most of all, you guys who have really, really helped me out and been such great supporters and friends. I've met some of the most amazing, wonderful people because of Pokemon Go and because of YouTube, and had opportunities that I would never have thought of, would never have even tried to go to a Go Fest if it wasn't for the YouTube side. I don't think I would have become as outgoing, because I really was more of an introvert for a long time, and now I'm much more extroverted, and I work at Starbucks now, where I'm a partner, and I've grown with the company there as well. And honestly, that's also a part of doing YouTube and trying to do Pokemon Go and as a YouTuber, and like kind of like little thoughts here, like catching Pokemon at my job, or because like I was like, oh, Pokemon Go, Starbucks, they're collab, and I was like, I want a job where I can catch Pokemon. To be honest, that was a large reason why I started with Starbucks, and because of Pokemon Go and YouTube and stuff. And that's where I met my girlfriend, who is absolutely amazing, and where I've met so many more wonderful people at my workplace. But yeah, all of this is largely because of YouTube, and I'm just so thankful for you guys. So, with that being said, before I start choking up again, I want to say thank you, and that these videos, not these emotional ones, no. My regular happy Pokemon Go videos will continue to be coming out. There will be a new Twitter account starting at some point, and a lot of my sharing of videos will be continuing through Telegram, which is actually where a lot of my views come from and a lot of subscribers come from, are actually from Telegram. The people who I see on a day-to-day basis or weekly or monthly on community days, and I raid with, you guys are a lot of the people who I've met and have talked with and built genuine friendships with, and so on. So I will continue to be posting in Telegram. I will be creating my own Discord when that comes out. It will be linked in the descriptions of videos. I will be creating a new Twitter that will be more focused on my Pokemon Go, my YouTube, having updates, and be like, hey, this is coming out then, or hey guys, I'm currently working on this video, here's maybe like a sneak peek. My Snapchat, honestly, is more of a personal thing. I might be creating a new Snapchat for Pokemon Go, and the adventures and like little sneak peeks into like, oh, I'm starting to do a Snapchat, like, hey, I'm currently videoing, this is me on location, excuse me, kind of a deal. Instagram will continue to be my AR photos, which also, by the way, Instagram's doing a fabulous job with content creators and doing analytics on that end, which is actually helping me out with YouTube and when I post things, time-wise, going off kind of some of the analytics on Instagram, but that's, yeah. So yeah. With that being said, I will continue to try and put out probably 2 videos a week, because there will be a lot more stuff going on for promotion, since I won't be showing up in recommended anymore. I'm going to have to promote my channel via other means. So again, continuing on Telegram and such, Twitter, Instagram. I will be creating a new Twitter and possibly a new Snapchat for the channel. Those will be linked in the description, and I'll blast that all over my current social medias and the new ones, of course, also on Telegram. And I will also be creating a Discord for you guys, showing off various things, some of my like early access, like maybe I'll start it on Discord first and then go on afterward, maybe create Discord shorts, I don't know, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to this new year, and the rest of this year. The current events is absolutely amazing, and a new video will be coming out soon, again, because of the new stuff and all that. It will be maybe not as often. Again, I used to do like 3 videos a week. That might be coming down to 2, depending on how much and how quickly I become adept at promoting. Also, my girlfriend, so that she's happy to help out with the promotion end, and so she'll be helping me out with that. So it's not going to be just myself, it's going to be me and my girlfriend, which is absolutely amazing. She's amazing. Wow, I'm I'm the luckiest guy in the world, man. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's episode. I'm not gonna ask for a like because like this was a very emotional video. It's not like it was a like happy-go-lucky event or anything. While the comment section is still existing, if you have anything to say, feel free to leave a comment down below. Again, I just want to thank you guys so much for being with me, and that's it. So, God bless, and see you for the next episode where it's going to be back to regularly scheduled programming. See you later, guys.